Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm O'Reilly back with some more Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Today we're going to run a 4 shotgun build. So we're going to be running the Tinkerer over here, and the Tinkerer is going to start with the Warthog, and we have this item here now where we can equip all projectiles. So what this means is we're going to pick up the boomstick. We're going to pick up the M1000, and then we're going to pick up the plasma carbine. Both of those can turn into sawn-off weapons, so we're going to count those as shotguns because it kind of turns them into shotguns. And yeah, we'll have 4 shotguns for this run. Let's do Hazard 5. We'll do this level. We're doing the Engineer. We're doing the Tinkerer, and then Hazard 5. So I honestly think this will be a pretty powerful build. This is going to be 4 really, I would say 3 really strong weapons, and then the boomstick is pretty decent too. I don't know exactly how we're going to build these. We could build them to be elemental. You know, we could get electric, fire, plasma, cold. I guess we'll kind of just play it by ear. We could keep them all kinetic other than the plasma carbine, but yeah, we'll see. We're just gonna kind of wing that part. The thing I care most about is getting 4 shotguns, so let's do this. Okay, carbine right away, that's good. We are going to get access to a lot of weapons though with this build, because there's a lot of projectile weapons in this game. So we're probably going to need a lot of gold. So that's why it's really nice to see this right here, where we got the carbine right away with no rerolls. Okay, we'll do, this would be funny, but let's go with the diver's manual. Let's go fire rate. Ooh, legendary damage. Yeah, we'll definitely go with that. I like the XP game, but I think we'll just stick with that legendary damage. Come on. Just need one more. There we go. All right, let's do that armor. We'll do the crit damage. So we'll just kind of see what happens with these weapons as we're leveling them up to kind of decide what we're going to do with them. If we go all kinetic, if we go status effect damage stuff. Because we can get burn and cold on this plasma carbine. Every one of these weapons is going to have options for element stuff. Let's go damage here. Okay, so this didn't get it yet. Let's go with fire rate and reload. Okay, so M1000, and what do we need with the boomstick? I'm gonna get this last bit of gold. Let's go fire rate. I like all these weapons though. I really like the shotguns in this game. I'm usually not like a big fan of shotguns in shooter games. I usually always kind of prefer like an assault rifle type weapon. But in this game, I love like the shotguns in this one. Huh, interesting. Okay, well, let's do the clip size reload. I think that'll make our burst damage even better when we get the sawn off. But the Warthog is definitely one of my favorite weapons in this game. We're not going to worry about killing these guys again because, one, because I have a Warthog, So that weapon only fires forward. I guess we could get a plasma warhog too. Didn't even really think of that. I mean, we very may well get a plasma warhog. Let's go damage. Okay, so this is a reroll. Reroll. See, there's just going to be a lot of weapons here. Oh my goodness, this is way more than I wanted to do. Holy cow. Okay, there's that 1000. That was, wow, that was a lot. Okay, we might want to kill these bosses now and get out of here. Look how quickly we killed them though when we tried. Let's just go, yeah, let's do that paint job because we're gonna have 4 weapons to level up here. I actually don't want to get the XP, believe it or not. I kind of want to just get on the ship, and I want to make sure, because the reason we're doing this is I want to make sure that I have as much gold as possible. Oh yeah, okay, so we are going to get plasma. Okay. So we're not going to get any element on this one, or yeah, we're not going to get electric, or we'll get plasma. Okay, so we're not going to spend any gold. So the reason we're doing that is because we literally just spent 100 gold right there, pretty much trying to get the M1000. Who knows? We might have to spend another 1,000. Okay, now at this point we're kind of, I think at this point we'll keep it plasma and kinetic. I think we'll keep this weapon kinetic. We'll basically do 2 plasma, 2 kinetic weapons. Oh, this guy is perfect right now. You gotta be kidding me. Thank you. Okay, so we want to find gold and we want to try to complete this quest before we get to 25. That's what we're trying to do. That way I have as much gold as possible to re-roll for this, for that boomstick, because that's the last weapon we need. We can come get this nitro. That always has a way bigger explosion than I expect. I can't believe I got hit right there. Okay, we just need, I need what, 1 more? I think we have enough gold. I'm sitting on 200 gold right now. If that's not enough, then holy cow, we're screwed. And we still have quite a few levels to go.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time.
Okay, let's do reload. Drop. I'm gonna have to bail though. There's way too many enemies right there. I gotta bail out of that one. Let's do the armor. We'll come back for that later. Not too much later. Decent amount of loot bugs in this level. All right, this is a reroll. Okay, we'll do the magnet. Let's go damage. Okay, so here it is. So now we need the boomstick. Let's see what we're looking at in terms of spending here. We have 240, so I mean that should be okay. There we go. All right, now we got all our weapons. We're good. Ooh, let's go with the legendary kinetic damage. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep. At this point, we'll keep 2 plasma and 2 kinetic instead of spreading them out too much. I'm gonna take the pierce. See, now we'll get plasma damage upgrades, but we're gonna prioritize the weapons first, especially these non-shotgun ones like the carbine and the M1000. We're gonna turn those into sawn-offs kind of as quickly as we can. Oh man, I pushed that guy, kept pushing him back. I wanted to blow him up, but that did not work out how I wanted it to. Let's do the damage on you. Okay, 1 boss down.
Running out of bugs. More are on the way.
I'm gonna do something epic with this. That's all you got, you slippery shit.
The threat level just went up. Objective completed, Miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Legendary.
I might still put, I guess I could still put cold on this, on my carbine, because that doesn't change the weapon type. So that could still be fine. I probably won't go fire though, but I would go cold.
I rarely pick one of these. I'll take this one.
Okay, we could do the clip size and reload again.
This one almost makes it too easy.
All right, let's do the fire rate.
Something like this.
Well done, Miner. We knew we could trust you to go it alone. Stage 2 completed.
Okay, so like I said, let's focus on,
One shoots me.
I was hoping to get the cold, but let's stick with fire rate. Let's stay away from the fire. Let's do this.
Too shabby.
We can do this one.
That legend.
Oh, wow. Damn, you're really gonna do that to me. Okay, we're gonna salvage this, sadly. Because I don't want to, yeah, I just kind of said I don't want to change the status type of these. And this does change it to cold, so it's no longer a kinetic weapon. It would be cold or electric. So yeah, we'll salvage that.
Like a brand new gun.
Buy the luck.
Gonna roll the dice on this.
Okay, we might buy almost everything here. Let's focus on the XP, the crit damage. I don't need to buy that.
Have a go.
And then let's buy the crit.
I already feel strong.
I'm gonna mark these though.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your
That's a bummer about that boomstick. That both of those showed up.
This is friggin' hell.
Because I had kind of just decided to keep these 2 kinetic. And then bam, both electric and cold show up. That sucks. Oh well. And all we got out of it too was a paint job. We didn't even get like an epic damage or something.
Swarm's heading your way. Load up.
Okay, this time we can do that plasma damage. Ooh. Nope, you're not gonna get away. You're not gonna get away. Please don't get away. Oh boy. Okay, what are we gonna get? You know, I'll take the plasma damage. I'm not a big fan of the red sugar items now. Mainly because HP's not really as important anymore. And two, you can get so much of those that, you know, picking it doesn't take it out of the pool, which is kind of one of those only reasons I would really ever take those sort of bad artifacts now, just to, you know, so it doesn't show up for other things. Oh man. Okay, let's do the reload on that one. Oh man, this isn't gonna be a fun one. Oh, okay, let's do a nitrous scanner. Let's go fire rate on that one. Let's go reload, because again, I want to prioritize these ones that aren't technically shotguns yet. Don't really have any, I don't think I have any mining speed upgrades yet. That sounded like a legendary, didn't it? Nope, I was wrong. Okay, I'm gonna do the fire rate on that one though. We definitely need to get these guys to 18 because they don't really shine until then, because then they start getting their insane burst damage. Yeah, let's go with the reload again. Okay, we're almost there with this guy, and then there we go. Okay, so we're gonna do sawn off, so more bullets, less range. So that'll help. That's a pretty big upgrade to get. All of these are going to be really big upgrades when they get to 18. Some of them aren't necessarily like that big of a deal, but with these weapons, I think every single one of them is. That's kind of what makes these sort of the god tier weapons of the game. Let's do the fire rate again. Okay, we can do the crit. I didn't realize I missed this portion of the map. That sucks, because there's some gold right there too that I'm just not gonna get.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner.
You know, let's do the mining speed. Oh, there we go, reload. So just like that. Okay, so now we get sawn off over here. More bullets. So now we're just gonna get this insane like burst. And we did the 100% clip size too, which is awesome. Okay, so yeah, so now we're gonna get things like this. This is where we're gonna kind of put a lot of our money into. So like plasma damage, kinetic damage. Let's buy that pierce. Oh dang it, I had these locked. Oh well. Okay, let's do damage and reload, and then that's it.
This beast needs to shoot and work to
If we were to have gotten cold on this carbine, it would be freezing everything right now. It would be so good. That's why it's one of the best freezing weapons in the game.
I found a gold mine.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
And then we'll get on the boomstick, we'll get mini pellets. And then I think it's mini pellets on the... We could go fire rate. I think it's mini pellets on the warthog too. Where it's basically the same thing as the sawn off. It's just like more damage or more bullets. Okay, we'll try to remember the magnet and get that last.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Let's get them in.
There we go.
Loaded it up, right?
Everything must be in the middle.
Exemplar. Too much crap. Send in the supply pod. Clear out the LZ, please.
This one goes back. Have a loot box.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
This is a reroll. Yeah, okay. I definitely wouldn't mind getting the fire rate item. Ooh, I didn't see that exploder there. That sucked. Fire rate item would be kind of cool with this. Oh, and everything's a medium weapon too. I didn't even quite realize that. That's awesome. Let's go damage. Oh, we could have got the legendary.
Quota satisfied.
Dilly-dallied a bit too much though. Let's go with the Nitra.
Upgrade. That's a no-brainer. Boom, baby. Hello and
Can't eat too many of those explosions. I haven't been doing a good job of avoiding those. Okay, let's do the reload. Okay, then this one gets mini pellets, so we're gonna do the mini pellets. We're not gonna do the akimbo. So I want that insane burst that we're gonna get with this. Just like, look at all this plasma that we're just gonna fire out in front of us. Fudge, look at all that XP. I wish I was faster. Okay, let's start working on you now.
Stage 4 is done. Onwards to stage 5 we go.
Okay, well, we'll definitely do that. We'll do projectile damage, kinetic damage. I guess we'll just get those and we're done. Ooh, could you imagine if that would have actually exploded on me? That would have felt so unfair. Okay, I do need to get some health. We need to be a little bit more cautious about taking hits from those exploding guys now.
just what the doctor ordered. I got it in the mouth.
Oh, that didn't trigger that?
We can't send in supplies until you clear out the landing
Never
zone.
felt better. Legendary. I've used haste.
Prepare for impact.
Okay, we'll go energy bars. That's gonna hurt our HP a lot, but that's the item to get.
Boom, baby.
Taking damage isn't really an issue. It's only, I mean, it's just those exploders. We're gonna have enough DPS and knockback to keep enemies away from us. So I should be fine. I just have to avoid the exploders and the big exploding plants. But other than that, we should be fine. And then hopefully we can get a hooey order here, and we can or the hooey bait, and that'll give us 200 HP.
Think you can kill me? Think again. Let's show them some pain.
Objective completed.
Let's clear them out. Loot bug looted. Hard thinks it can kill us. Let's prove it wrong. Back to hell.
Jeez, that got scary.
I'm gonna be the best.
All right, let's do clip size reload.
It's time to kill.
This is not a good spot to be stuck in. Let's get out of here. Oh man, as I was literally just talking about, like, oh, we're fine, and then I get stuck in a corner between the bosses and a bunch of elites. That was not good. That was not good at all. That was a skill issue. That was just poor play by me on that situation. Yeah, we definitely need to be a little bit safer now. I was pretty lucky I didn't die there.
Tell my mates I love them.
All right, well, stay tuned. Part 2 coming tomorrow. We'll rerun this. Oh.